running low and slow. That's the plot away. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Uncle Moonshine with his secret brew under the cypress where the fire burns blue.
Where the fire burns blue. I don't know that well. Yeah, I started early. What? It's got a thing on my. What? Actually, it's not streaming to it, but I see it. What the hell's going on here? That's weird. I shouldn't be surprised. What's up, Brady? You're on Facebook, right? You're on my live on Facebook. Hey, Kim. It's showing on StreamYard. I'm not streaming to my Facebook. I can never figure this shit out. I swear. Oh, now, yeah. What's up, Morgan Stewart? How you doing, buddy? Ready? Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you showing up, watching, staying in touch and in tune, and checking us out. Although I did start a little early tonight, figured I might as well. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs, figured I might as well go live. Might as well start it now, right? You're cooking dinner. I just had dinner. And it's a different kind of pot pie. Chicken pot pie is just made a little different. I really liked it. It was really good. Really, really liked it. Oh, yeah, I'm stuffed. My volume is low again. Seriously? Shit. Oh, damn it. Let me see if I can change that. Get that all the way up. I can go to settings, change my mic. Audio. Let me crank that baby up. Is that better, Morgan? I cranked it up, so it should be a lot better, actually. Anybody else have any problems hearing me? Oh, my microphone. That's weird. It didn't get any better? Huh. Well, that's odd. Let's try this one. I'm on the default microphone, so let's try this one. Actually, it looks the same, but I'm going to try it just to. Brady says he hears me. Yes, I've had this problem once before, and it ended up being on somebody else's end. So it might be on your end, Morgan. I don't know. Okay, well, I changed it, so hopefully it got better for you, Morgan. I changed my mic. I could put my headset on. I have to. I don't want to be not heard. Oh, I'm missing the comments here from this side. Hey, Phil. He says the audio is good. At first he was loud, then some crazy skipping in and out. It might be on your end, buddy. Yeah. I'm not hearing any of it skipping or jumping. I'm not fading in and out, so I think it might be on your end, Morgan. Well, tonight, Lisa Day's not going to be joining. Well, she may join us later. She's got a lot going on, that poor girl. She's living out there in the middle of nowhere, moving her boyfriend and his daughter in with her so they can have better insurance. Apparently they have better insurance where she's at, So it looks like I just froze up on Facebook. Nope, it's all good. Okay, I'll just quit. I'll ignore that because it's telling me on StreamYard I'm not streaming to my page, but obviously I am. Anyway, yeah, she's all caught up with that, with the move. They couldn't get a U-Haul, so they're having to do the truck and trailer back and forth, back and forth, back and forth kind of thing. They couldn't get a U-Haul to do a one-time trip, so I feel for her and her boyfriend. Oh my God. But hey, at least they're getting it done, and she's been sending me pictures of the house, how they've been remodeling and updating everything. It looks really nice. It's coming along really well. Doing really good. I love it. I love it. So yeah. Hey, I don't know if you guys caught the podcast last night on the militia group, but that was awesome. Very informative. Had Alan Bishop and Amanda Bryant both on there giving their information, and they are top-notch moonshiners. They know all about this stuff. And man, I'll tell you what, that was a great podcast. I hope y'all caught it. And if not, make sure you go over to the militia group and check that out because I'm sure it's still on video and you can watch the video. But man, that was awesome. Really good. After I ended my podcast last night with Ladies Night, I went over and caught the last part of it. So yeah, it was good. It was really good. And I hope you guys get a chance to check that out. Very informative. A lot of good information. So, you know, like I said, we all learn every day something new about the moonshine. So please go over and check that out. I left there going, wow, that was so cool. Very informative and just couldn't get enough of it. I almost wish it was longer, but at the same time. So anyway, Lisa, somebody at the door? Sound like somebody's knocking on my door. Give me a second. It might be my wife needs it. Anybody here about us possums? Might have been a possum jumping on the roof or something. Bill said he was watching last night. That was awesome. And I'm telling you, if you don't get it, try to make sure you get a chance to check that out. Very cool. Damon and Wayne at Ozark Still Works got some good, cool stuff going on with that monthly podcast. And I hope it turns out more of it. And when you do it once a month, you got a lot of time to create content. And that's cool. And I know when I had more time, it was easier to make content and do a really cool podcast and whatnot. David, he's a pro at it. Plus, he's got that damn radio voice of his. It's like, he's a shoe in for that. But yeah, it's awesome. It turned out really good, and I'm really happy and proud for those guys. That really worked out cool. The topic was the drip or stream when you run. Me personally, I was always taught to do a drip, and I've gotten it scienced in on me personally on my runs. Where, hey, Mike, welcome in, buddy. Didn't see you pop in there. And you just get comfortable with what you do and what you know. And Wayne and I have talked about it a couple times, and he runs with a stream. He also runs with a D flag. And it makes a difference. It makes a big difference. I've never ran a D flag ever. I'd like to some point. But, you just get to it. When I was there in Arkansas last month, um, I was able to do a run with Wayne. It was awesome. And we did a sweet potato shine, and it came out fantastic. And he was running a stream, and I had no issues with it, no burn. It was great. He knows what he's doing, and he ran a stream. And it had a drip here and there, but it was mostly a stream, a good steady stream. Not a big heavy stream, but a nice, smooth, steady stream. And it came out great. But again, he knows his still. He knows running that deep flag, and he knows what works. And for me, it's hard to make that transition because I'm so comfortable doing the way I do it. I've been doing it for years, the same way, over and over and over. I know where to set my settings. I know my temperatures. I know my drip. I know the taste and the flavor and the smell. And so, it's hard to make that transition, and I'm sure I will at some point, and that's exactly why I got another still. But now I'm going to have to add a T-flag on it to try it out. And also to Amanda and the others' point, Alan Bishop, to their point, it depends on what you're running too. And hey, David Dance, welcome in, buddy. So yeah, it makes a difference all the way around on what you're running, what you're using, all that. So that was the consensus of the whole thing. How long does it take for yours to run yours? Again, that varies, but well, I'll just answer your question, David. It takes about 2.5 hours. Now, last time I did it, speaking of the devil, I just thought of this man. He pops in, Jason Acosta. The last week I did a run, and I ran off 2 new controllers. I got them from Jason Acosta. They come out with these awesome controllers. They're called Shine On controllers. Reach out to Jason. Look it up. Yeah, awesome controllers. They work great, but it was a little different than what I'm used to. It took 2 hours and 45 minutes instead of 2:30, almost 3 hours. But again, I'm not used to these controllers. The other ones I've been using for years, and I got it dialed in and know right where I want to set it. And that's kind of my point with the drip and the stream. I'm just so used to having that drip, and I get that drip right where I want it. And I know my settings, and so far into the run, I got to turn up the heat just a little bit. It's all good. But my point is just to get accustomed. And it's hard to change somebody from the ways that they've been doing it forever and ever. Hey, Mark Morgan, Shadows in the house. Ding, ding, ding. Time for a shot. We didn't start off with a shot, so might as well, right? Ding, ding, ding. I'm drinking tonight. I pre-poured this. Some of this fabulous award-winning peach cobbler. I love this stuff. Notice I had to throw that out there, award-winning. I still haven't got my trophy yet, damn it. Cyrus and them are still in the middle of a move. I'm sure he's busy and swamped with that, just like Lisa Day is. So I'm in no hurry for it. I got to make room for it, first of all. So, yeah, once I get it, it's going to sit out in the garage until I make room for it. Then my wife's going to roll her eyes going, what the hell? Now what do we got in the house? So speaking of which, last time we were on, we didn't have anything for a couple of days because we switched the days of the week. Appreciate you guys being patient and joining in with us. But yeah, my hours at work changed, my days off changed. Not my hours, my days off. So I had to switch to Saturdays. The ladies' nights is now Friday nights. I hope you all caught that. Had a good time with Kirsten Frederick over at North Georgia Stills. That was a good time. It was good to meet her and listen to her story and what she does over at North Georgia. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool having her. And what's up, Jeff Oaks? Welcome in, buddy. But anyway, I started to tell you, so last time we were on, I was talking to you all about, oh shit, I did see something about that, Jason. Cyrus hurt his shoulder in a scooter accident. That's right. I forgot about that. Dadgummit. I did remember seeing something with him in a sling. Hey, dang it. Cyrus. Well, I hope he's okay and he'll heal fast. He's a trooper. But anyway, what I started to say was I was doing a lion's mane mushroom, and it was going really well, really, really well. Got this thing off of, I think it was Facebook. It was advertised on Facebook. Buy one, get one. You get this box, you cut it open, spray it with water, and boom, out comes this mushroom. And it did. It worked great. It was like, wow, this thing's fabulous. And I showed it to you guys a couple of weeks ago, how it was just going nuts. And it was just boom, growing and growing and growing. I was like, oh my God, this thing's going to be huge. So we had that cold snap. And I was like, oh shit. Man, I'm not going to leave this thing out in the shed. So I took it in the house and I learned some things. Well, it stopped growing. I was like, what the hell? It's pretty much the same conditions. Not really, but because out here in the shed, you get the humidity and the heat and yada yada. In the house, it's a controlled environment, so it's like okay. So I was kind of dogging it, and I thought I got to research it. I should have researched it before I started. They like high humidity, which mushrooms do. They like humid, right? They're 90% water, and so did my research going, well, shit. And then I found out I wasn't supposed to be spraying water directly on it, which I had been the whole time. Shit. Oops. And it started turning a little yellow and brown. I'm like, oh man, this ain't good. That's usually when it's done. When it's right, it'll do that. But it never grew the teeth like a lion's mane does. I was like, well, shit, that ain't done. It ain't close to being done. It just started. You can see just little baby teeth coming out. They're supposed to get to like 1 to 2 inches long, and they just started. I was like, no, that's not done. And then I waited, opened. So I ended up buying a tent for it to keep it in a tent for it, keep it warm and humidity. I got this thing put together, slapped it together, set it down, put the box, put my mushroom in it. It's a big old tent. I shouldn't say big old, but bigger than what I expected. And I knew that I was gonna once it matured and was done and ripened, and I was gonna cut it down. That I was just gonna turn it to a powder so I can mix it with other stuff. So I learned that to make it a powder, you need to dehydrate it, get it all dehydrated, and blend it up to a powder. So I got on Amazon and I found this dehydrator and I ordered it. I got it the other day. And this thing was humongous. I was like, this thing's a monster. I'm not lying. This thing's at least 3 feet long. The box was 3 feet by 2 feet, weighed like 30 pounds. And I'm like, well, shit, I ain't got nowhere to put this. I was wanting to do just a little thing, just a couple shelves in there, and dehydrate and be done. No, this thing was humongous. I was like, well, shit, what the hell did I order? So I ended up taking that back today, ship it back to Amazon. I can't use this. It's way too big. And but anyway, so also I bought a humidifier that I put in the tent for the mushroom. It's supposed to the mushrooms like it around 80% humidity. That's what the lion's mane does, around 80%. And so I did that. I think it's too late. It was like, oh shit. You're not supposed to add the water directly to the plant itself, which I was. And it wasn't getting near enough humidity. I think it was like 40% in my house when I took it in there. And I know it's a lot more than out here outside, but the temperature just dropped too low. So anyway, I think I'm going to have to start over with the mushroom. I was going to invite myself to come on here and transfer it over my phone and go in the house and show you guys my mushroom. It's looking pretty pitiful. From what it was, I mean, you guys saw it a couple of weeks ago. It was lush and beautiful and just pure white. It was like, oh my God, this thing's going to be awesome. Not anymore. I feel bad. But on a good note of that, now that I know more and I've learned, I should have learned all this shit before I started, right? But you get these, you go to buy this stuff and you read about it and it makes it seem so simple. Oh yeah, all you gotta do is cut open the box, make a slit, spray water, done. Let it grow. When it's done, cut it. Ah, that's easy enough. No, you got all this other shit that goes with it. I had to buy a tent. I had to buy a humidifier. and humidity gauge and temperature gauge. Well, it all came with the tent. But so next time, I kept this on going on. In fact, the light, I should have the light off right now, but I left it on so when I go in and show you guys, I just left it purposely just for observation so I can show you guys. And that being said, let me send myself an invite and I'll turn it over and I'll have two of me on here. Let's see. Let me see if I can send my own invite. I hope I knew how to type. I knew how to spell. Yeah, I'll take you in the house and show you real quick. This poor mushroom. I feel so bad. I mean, dummy, you should have learned that before you started the damn thing. But at the same time, I have learned a lot about mushrooms. So, well, the lion's mane. Let me put it that way. Hey, Chris Hayes, how you doing? Frank, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. All right, so I sent this invite to myself. You're gonna see two of me on here. But that's okay. It's only temporary. Oop, turn it volume down. Modern technology is pretty cool. I can be at two places at once, kind of sort of speaking. Entering the studio. Already here. In the studio.
Damn
Damn
mosquitoes out
mosquitoes
here.
out here.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Uncle Moonshine, Uncle
Uncle
Moonshine.
Moonshine, Uncle Moonshine.
Hey, it's almost like
Hey, it's
Shadow.
almost like Shadow.
Hey, Jason Brown.
Hey,
All right,
Jason Brown.
let me take this in here real quick.
Let me keep this in here. Oop, I kicked myself out. Try this again.
All right.
All right.
Ooh. Hey, all right. There we go.
There we go.
Take you guys in the house. See if I can put this camera around. Show you my wonderful mushroom. No, I can't put the camera around. Dude, I just did this last week. Oh, boop. Uh, Dang it. I know I did this the other day. Right. Turn this damn thing around. Look. Play out, 5 minutes. Settings. Let's try this. Camera. Nope. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Try this. All right, there we go. Took me a minute, and I apologize. But yeah, my poor little lion's mane mushrooms. I feel terrible. And I know you guys seen pictures of it before, but there she is. Not doing so hot. All brown. But hey. A little setup to my humidifier. And it's dark out here.
So, there you go. Finally got it. Good Lord. Me and technology, I swear. Should have practiced that out, right? Lagging a bit. Sorry, Jason. I think it's probably because I was trying to log in on my phone. So, but yeah, that poor damn thing. I feel bad. But it is what it is. I learned something from it. It's all good. I know what not to do now. Don't spray directly on the mushroom. I know that beforehand. I think it's time for another shot. I'll tell you what, peach is a whole lot better cold. I refrigerated that earlier. That's what I got left out of it. Was shy of a quart, so hey, not for me. Woohoo! But yeah, so that's my experience with the lion's mane. I'm going to do some more research on it before I start the next one. Does also need circulation. Why didn't it say that in that damn box when I got it? So I'm going to find me a little fan. It doesn't like direct circulation, so it's kind of got to be bouncing off the walls. I'll put that mushroom more in the center and just kind of have it directed around. But I'm going to find it to be the smallest fan I can possibly get. In fact, I think I have one just perfect for that. So anyway, after I can't save that just to show you guys and share it with you. Hey, Mark Snyder, how are you doing? But want to share that with you. Lesson learned. I was promoting the mushroom in a box, something terrible, and I was like, oh, I was all excited and shit. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I was just saying the other day, it was on TikTok, Rob, and I'm just saying the other day how I wish you and I had more time to spend together when I was in Arkansas. But we hung out, we had some drinks, we had some laughs. And it was cool to meet you in person. It was awesome. Just wish we had a little more time. It's the same thing every festival. You wish you had more time with each individual. You don't. You just there's so much shit going on, and people you want to talk to, and things you want to do. It's not enough time in the day, as they say. There's not. There's really not. I don't know if Lisa will show up tonight or not. I know she's really busy. She does. She does. If not, I totally get it. She's a busy girl. She's got a lot of shit going on, a lot on her plate right now. So it is what it is. And wish that for her boyfriend and stepdaughter. Sarah's her name. Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name. I keep forgetting his name. Why? Tim. That's it. Tim. Her boyfriend Tim and his daughter Sarah. That's right. Yeah, they're getting all moved in, and I guess they're getting a snow tonight or in the morning, one or the other. So she's trying to get it up. How you doing, Richard? Welcome in, buddy. She's trying to get it all done before the snow hits, and I don't blame her. You live out in the middle of nowhere, and it starts snowing. You better be prepared. Yeah, they couldn't get a U-Haul there in the valley, she said, and they did get some help, but they're limited to the truck and the trailer. So they're making multiple trips instead of just one. So wishing the best for her. Hey, I just want to make a comment real quick. My co-host on Ladies Night, Holly Watts, just went through surgery for kidney stones. And in the process, her mom was life-flighted to the hospital because she had a heart attack. So her mom's in the hospital. She just got out of the hospital, which her surgery failed, so she's got to go back and have it done again. She's got a kidney stone. It's 11 millimeters, and another one is 3 millimeters. So she's got to go back and have that whole procedure done again while her mom's in the hospital. It's like, yeah. So just keep her in your thoughts and prayers, and her mom as well, you guys. Hope everything goes well. I guess her mom is going to have surgery tomorrow. I'm not sure, but she said her mom has to have surgery. So, wow. You never know. Life's never given, so you just never know. But yeah, Holly missed last night because of her mom being life lifted to hospital. And then she went and had surgery today, which failed. It's like, good God. But anyway, thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. Yeah, just keep those guys in your thoughts and prayers. Lisa Day, too. She's swamped. That poor girl. She's all over the place. Trying to get Tim moved in and Sarah. And now before the snow hits. Ay. Oh, I got an appointment Thursday. Yeah, these things. Yeah. I go in Thursday for consultation, and we see where it goes from there. I decided I was going to do full implants. I want to be done with it. I don't want to keep having to deal with the dentures and the put out and the glue and all that crap. I just wanted to just have them and do my normal checkups and be done with it. I don't want to keep going back and have it resized and yada. So I decided that I'm just going to go all out and do implants. A little costly, but like my mom always said, you get what you pay for. So, yeah. I say that a lot, as my mama always says. Just to prove the point that we learned from our parents, right? Mama was a smart woman. She was. But I'm hoping to put together some content, and with all the stuff that Lisa Day has sent me, and with these remedy books, um, yeah, it's definitely costly as shit. And some of them claim that they can do for 6,000, but then there's all these hidden fees they don't tell you about till you sign up. It's like, yeah, we're gonna do. I want to know upfront what the final cost is. Let's just get it, do it, deal with it. And that's it. You know, it's a day like somebody's trying to come in here. I did send an invite to a guest that we've had on before to tell her that we were talking. I told her in a text that we were talking about lion's mane. And I know she's big on lion's mane, and she's gone out in the field and picked lion's mane. So trying to get a little insight from her and what she could give us. So I sent her an invite. You all may have met her or seen her on here once before. Melissa Thrasher. Awesome lady. She's an herbalist, also a massage therapist. So maybe she'll come in. Who knows? Just out of the blue, I just decided right before I went on live that I'd send her an invite because I knew I was going to be talking about the lion's mane. But I want to do more for these herb podcasts. I want to do some more stuff where I'm in the kitchen, mixing up concoctions, showing you guys how it's done, what ingredients I'm using, and whatnot. And then post those videos later, or even do it live. I'd rather do the video because that way it's not interfering with my wife or granddaughter with their things going on in the house. So that's why I do all these out in the shed, so I'm not interfering with their lives. I'm always out here in the shed. I straightened it up a little bit today. I didn't have a lot of time after I did my last run, and I still had all my mash left over in the pot and the thumper and all that shit. I didn't do any cleaning up, so I did all that today. I thought I was going to have to do a clean run, but it came out clean. It's good. It's like, okay, I'm cool. If you don't have to do a clean run, that's good. So I always run a potato shine anyways. When you change it up a lot, then you want to do more cleanings. But yeah, it's all good. But I just wanted to tell you guys that my intentions for this podcast, I want to try to start getting more guests on here as well and talk about things. And I want to switch it up a little bit, like 1 week of the month we'll do like Mark does stuff in the kitchen. The next week we're going to talk about specific topics. The following week we'll have a special guest or something like that along those lines. Kind of like what they're doing over the militia group. They're doing certain days a certain part of the month. I like that. I like that idea a lot. That way you're not stuck on one content and you're not stuck on one way of doing content. And it just mixes things up, makes it more entertaining and more educational. And you guys, you'll get more out of it, I think. I know I will. And I just think it'll make it more entertaining and more education for all of you. It'll make it more fun. Rather than just have a special guest every week, talk about a specific topic or whatever, just like once a month, just have it. Because here lately, it's been really hard to get a special guest to commit. So you say Tuesday, they're like, or Wednesday or Friday or whatever. Saturdays. Well, people on Saturdays, they got stuff they want to do with their family, so it's kind of tough. But then you got some that are home and aren't doing anything anyway, so hopefully we'll work that out and get some more guests on here, and we can make it happen. And I want your guys' input on that, my thoughts, and what I'm telling you. So feel free to give your input and what your thoughts are, and where you think that may lead, or if you have any other ideas, feel free. Speak up. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So, yeah, I talk to myself all the time anyway. So, just saying. Yeah, I do. I answer myself too. Hey, like I'm two different people. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I think we all do, but we don't admit it. Anyway. I'd like to get your input on it, and your thoughts. Feel free, please do. If you think I need to start wearing a wig or dress up like a woman, I don't know. I thought about doing it for ladies' night. I'm not a lady. I'm not supposed to be there. Try to work that out too, where Holly just takes over. I'm just going to hand it over to her like Damon had done for Lisa. There you go. It's your range. You run it. You do it. It's your show. Let her bring on the guest that she wants to bring on and so forth. So I just want to get her used to the platform, people that come in here to watch, who comes in here, yada, 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 before I did that. And then I need to teach her how to use this platform too, like I know how. Yeah, I get it to this point. I get, and if I have to help her out, I will. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. Where that'll free me up with some more time on my part too. If she's finding all the content that she wants to have for ladies' night, then cool. I don't have to worry about that. Find special guests and all this stuff. That's all on her. It's her deal. I can go on about my life, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get more and more in touch with my life because so much things I've let lack and fall behind, like my teeth and everything else, my health. Oh, by the way, I've been taking that tincture that not tincture, but elixir that I made for the blood pressure. I'm not going to say that it's godsend thing, but it has definitely helped. Definitely. If you got high blood pressure issue or high blood sugar issues, I highly recommend it. It has helped me a lot. And I will say this though, I have been having some pretty vivid and weird dreams. I wake up going, what the hell was that? Not a lot and not bad ones, just weird. It's like, what? What the hell? Where'd that even come from? But yeah, but I do feel a whole lot better. Definitely got a lot more energy. So highly recommend it. If you guys want to know more about it, feel free to reach out. I'll give you the information on how to make it. It's really easy to make. I just drink it once a day. Big difference, huge difference. I sleep better. I'm more active at work. I have a lot more energy. Dude, it used to be at work, I would be ready to fall asleep. Richard, you say the same thing. Morgan said the same thing earlier. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Everybody else is saying they can hear me just fine. So it might be on your end, Richard. I'm not sure. I did turn up my volume on my mic, and I did change the platform on my mic. Let me try that again. Maybe changing the mic. Somebody said that earlier. Or it was Morgan Stewart said that. Let's go to audio. Microphone. I'm going to try this one. Hopefully it'll work out. It looks like it did. All right, well, here we go. High definition. There. You hear me better now? I feel like a Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Is that any better, Richard? Anybody else? Anybody else have any issues hearing me? I know Phil and a couple others said they had no problems hearing me. So I kind of wonder if it's not on your end. It might be, Richard. It might be. Well, I switched it over to high high def, so yeah, I'm at the best that I can be on. And I wasn't having any issues last night, so there you go. Try it on YouTube, see what happens, buddy. Or you could go to damn it. I know it does say on my on here on StreamYard, it does say it's having a hard time. Oh, you hear it okay now, and you're on Cassie's, though, right, David? You were having issues too, David. It does say on my StreamYard. Okay, that's what it is. It's showing on the streaming to my page, Morgan's Moonshine Group, that it's not streaming at all. So that's probably the whole problem. That's probably it. Okay, all right. Well, good. I'm glad we figured that out. That's what the problem is. I got this exclamation from Morgan's Moonshine Group where I'm streaming to, and it's saying it's not streaming to it at all, but obviously we are. It's just not very good volume. So anyway, at least we got that resolved. If you guys have any more issues or problems, I don't know if I can hear it. I can't. But it's on YouTube as well, guys. If you're having a real hard, difficult time hearing me, switch over to YouTube so you can hear me. I'm not going to be on here a whole lot longer. I got to work in the morning, so I'll be going to bed early tonight. Kind of another reason why I didn't mind starting early. And plus, Lisa's not here tonight, so you know, doing a few shots and having a drink and smoking a lot of cigarettes. Got the yawns. But yeah, I got to work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I got that appointment with the dentist Thursday to go over my consultation of my implants. I'm looking forward to that. I'm tired of covering my mouth because I'm embarrassed by my teeth and shit. I get to laughing and it looks stupid. It looks like a dumb. Yeah, I just don't like the look of it. So I get some nice new pearly whites in there. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Then all you'll see is all my teeth. Damn, Mark, turn them off, man. You're blinding us. But if you guys have any suggestions or stuff, I know we haven't been booming with this podcast with the herbs and or the ladies' night. But if you guys got any suggestions or concerns, please let me know so I can address those or make some changes. Again, my plan is to like do a weekly, once a month thing. Like say next week on here, right? David Dance is over on and Phil is over on Cassie's page. Richard, And then streaming to those fine. I'm not getting any exclamation points or anything. But yeah, okay, cool. That's good. It's good to know, buddy. I'm glad you guys can hear me fine. But yeah, and I want to play it that way just so it's easier to play it. Okay, this week of the month we got this. Next week we got that. Next week we got this. I think it'll make it more entertaining and whatnot. The games are cool. Yeah. I'm still working on that one. I need to figure that out. There's one game in particular I've been wanting to do, and I think it'd be awesome, be fun. And maybe between Lisa Day and myself, or even Holly, we can figure it out. We can do Moonshiner Squares. Just kind of like back in the day when they had Hollywood Squares. Just bring all these moonshiners in there, 9 of them, and yes, we have 2 contestants to ask the moonshiners questions. And do the tic tac toe thing, and winner gets such and such. You know, we'll figure it out. I just need to figure out how to set it up where I can get, because you can get 10 people on stage. So myself and Lisa can be contestants as well, or not contestants, but moonshiners. We can be in the squares. And then have some others in there. You just wish you could type faster. Yeah, me too, buddy. I got to a point where I was first started this social media stuff. I was on what the hell was that? I got in a lot of chats back in the day. It was AOL, AOL. That was it. And I got to where I was zooming, buddy. You had to keep up with all the girls and all their comments. But yeah, I get at right. There's a little anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff like that. And then like you said, do a trivia night. Just do a trivia. You know, that could be interesting. I agree, Richard. I think it would. I think it'd be fun as hell, man. Get a bunch of shiners in there, and you have 2 contestants, and the questions asked, and then the contestant decides which shiner she wants to, or he or she wants to ask the question to, and just go from there. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be a lot of fun. You'll be testing everybody's knowledge about moonshine, and you know, one of the things I liked about Hollywood Squares was sometimes those guys would act like they knew the answer. Oh yeah, this is mine. They didn't know squat about it, lie about it. And the contestant would agree with them. No, you're wrong. Like, damn it, I believed you. Talk to test is faster. Yep. But then also talk like I do and can't understand what I'm saying. It screws all up. So you're talking gibberish. You might be in trouble with some of those questions. I think it'd be a lot of fun though. I really do. It'd be a blast. And you know, just thought I had a couple years ago. I ran by Cassie. She liked it. And shortly after that, she came up with the ladies' night idea. And so, you know, camaraderie of a lot of ideas and things that we thought about and talked about. So hopefully we'll get it all put together at some point. You know, when you work, the hours I work, and you get an hour a day to yourself. I'm usually on social media answering questions or texts or emails. Then I go to bed. Hey, Donald Edwards, welcome in. With that being said, you guys, I came across something today, and I want to point this out and let you guys know. I get a lot of text, a lot, and I get a lot of phone calls and emails, ask me questions about moonshine and different stuff. I always reply. Sometimes I don't even. It's weird because I would want to open up my text today, and there's some on there that was like there for 3 or 4 days. And it's just now popping up, and I'm like, what the hell? But I just want to let you know, I don't ignore them. I do read them and I do check them out, and I do my best to answer. I can't always do that. just because of my time. It's overwhelming sometimes. And I'm not complaining. I'm not saying don't do it. Please but don't be discouraged because I didn't answer you right away. That's what I'm trying to say. Bear with me. I'll get to it. I will. I've answered a couple today before I went live that was 3 or 4 days old. And I apologize for doing that. But there's times I just get so backed up that I don't have time to answer or give you a good answer. Some of them I have said, get back to you. And sometimes I forget. So I'm just letting you guys know so you're aware and that I'm not ignoring you at all. I'm not. I've got people that come on here on these shows and watch, and they'll text me with questions later, and I don't reply back, and I think they think I'm just blowing them off, but I'm not. I'm not. I promise you, I won't do that. It's just, well, I guess I do, but not purposely. And it's not that I don't like you or want to answer you. I will. If I don't have an answer, I'll tell you I don't have an answer. Yeah, it does. Richard knows. He's texted me a couple times. A couple days later, I'm answering him. I apologize, you guys. It's just sometimes I get. There's one day, I can't remember how many I counted one day. It was unbelievable. I was like, good God, there's no way I can keep up with this. It was like almost 30, something like that. It was like I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be rude. I really don't. And I hope you don't think I am. I got a text. Let's see who this is. It might be Lisa. I don't know. No, it's my good buddy from way back. Again, I'll have to get back to him. I thought that might have been Lisa let me know she's on her way or something, but it wasn't. That's why I checked it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even checked it. Shadow says, answer all my questions with, yep, 5 will do, but could be 2. LOL, they take a few days to figure out what I'm even saying. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of which, Shadow, I'm glad you popped in because I thought about you yesterday that I need to ask you a question. I noticed on one of the lives we had, you had made in the comments that you did a lot of research on female moonshiners. Please forward me that information or share with me. I'll be more than happy to look into that. Because that's part of what I wanted to do on Ladies Night is go back in women's history on moonshining. So, Mark, you'd be a big, huge help to me on that, buddy. I have done some investigating, took notes. I just haven't had the time to do the research on them. So that would be a huge help to me, Shadow. Huge. Starting to wind down, relax a little bit. I did get the still all cleaned up today. I was glad of that. I was glad I didn't have to do a clean run. I got it all cleaned up, reorganized, and straightened up a little bit better than what it was. I just had shit thrown everywhere. But it's getting better and better day by day. A little bit here, a little bit there. I got to get on that garage. So I need to get on. And thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, Shadow. But yeah, get some of that shit moved out of the garage so I can take half of this shit and put it in the garage and organize that garage. Now it's just me and Mama here. Well, the oldest granddaughter's here, but she doesn't take up any room at all, so I can organize that garage better and get all this stuff out there. I was just offered a deep freeze today. I can't take because I ain't got nowhere to put it. Hey, yeah, I want one, but where am I going to put it? On the roof? I guess it would work. Have to get a ladder, get out, and go get some steaks. Let me hold on, honey. I'll be right back. I'll get you some steaks to put on the grill. Yeah, fall off the roof in the meantime. How'd you fall off the roof getting steaks, huh? Yeah, that'd be that'd be good. Yeah. Oh, I did make a gin last week. Another thing I'm real bad about. I swear, the internet, social media reaches out to me on buying stuff. I swear, between Facebook and TikTok, I'm gonna go broke. But anyway, I found a kit to make your own gin. So I bought it. It came out pretty decent. It's got a little color to it because of the juniper. Yeah, it came out pretty decent. I got what you can go get an unflavored vodka, which this is the vodka I got. It was New Amsterdam, and you just let it steep in that. It's pretty simple, really. It's just a time frame. You let it steep and strain it out. And boom, there you go. No, Mark. Shadow asked the question. He says, "Do you know the real reason a thumper was invented, or doubler, whichever you want to call it? Please share with us, buddy." What was the real reason? Not the fake reason, the real reason. Because back when everyone else used wood to fire, okay, because back when everyone used wood to fire it, the thumper, doubler, actually leveled out the heat because they didn't have control like nowadays. Huh, all right, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing that, Shadow. David Dan says, "Do a lot of your friends know you do these lives and what you do?" LOL. Some of mine do, but most don't. My dad don't drink, but the loves that I make it, but he just tells everyone he don't realize it's illegal. Laughing my ass off. Well, that's cool, David. Yeah, they do. Sometimes it's a plus, and sometimes it's a downfall. Um, but I am who I am. Not to sound like Popeye, but yeah, it is what it is. Either you like it or you don't. And if they don't, Lisa Day's in the house. Hey, Lisa, I sent you a link, honey. Um, and you might want to jump over if you do. Well, if you join in, you'll hear just fine. But you'll hear better over on YouTube because my page is kind of like, I guess everybody's having a hard time hearing me on my page. Hey, Chris Warner, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, it is what it is. We just landed with the last load and have to unload and set. Honey, take your time. I'm not going to be on here much longer, Lisa. Do what you have to do, sweetheart. You take care of you. That's more important. You get all that stuff taken care of before that snow hits. So you worry about you. We're just sitting here talking about stuff, so not that big a deal, sweetheart. What you got going on is much more important. So you do that. I'm going to do one more shot here for this peach cobbler. Oh, I made this a little bit better, just a tiny bit, tad better. But it's cranked, yeah. I just added a little extra ingredient to this. A lot better. Lisa Day says, "I love y'all. Hugs and kisses." Actually, it's kisses and hugs. And a Z? What? You gonna sleep on me? We're doing good, Chris. Thanks for joining in, buddy. Chris Fortner in the house. But yeah, a lot of things, plans. It's just actually putting it all together and making it happen. And I think once we do a one-time deal of it, like say the Moonshiner Squares, once we do it once time and place, yeah, it's going to take a few times to iron it out and smooth it out to work smoothly. But after that, I think it'll be a pretty good thing going. I'm going to ring the bell and take one last shot with y'all before I call it a night. A big shot, but this stuff, you just drink it straight. That's good stuff. A friend of mine that I met on TikTok, she's a part of a bourbon society. And she says that every time she takes a shot, good stuff pop out. I learned that from her. So maybe one night we'll have her on here. Ding, ding, ding. You got it, Lisa. Not you, Lisa. You got too much stuff to do. You can't be ding, dinging. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Uh, that's funny, David. That's cool. That's awesome. I love that. Thanks for sharing that, by the way. Chris Saucier is in the house. How you doing, Chris? Welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you. Sorry to say I'll be signing off here real soon. I did 3 a.m. thing, so I get off here at 8, then in bed by 8:30, up by 3. But it's all good. It's all good. It's a job to keep. I got something to share with you. I just got this today. Pretty cool. Got this in the mail. Speaking of mail calls, the Moonshiner's Grimoire from Nick Calo. Let me see if you can see that or not. Pretty cool, right? Leather bound. Got my name on there, Uncle Moonshine. The Moonshiner's Grimoire. It's empty, nothing in it, but it's for you to take your notes, write your recipes, stuff like that. It's leather bound. It's paperback, but it's leather bound. It's pretty cool. Got the stuff on the front of it, jars, and in the back of it, it says it's got Big Nick's all corn mash. It's got his recipe for his all corn mash. Pretty cool. And it's signed by Nick Calo. I like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I just got it in the mail today. It's got a little one of those little dividers, so you can mark your place where you're at. Got a place for your notes and date it for each page or whatever. It's pretty cool. I like it. Glad I got me one. I'm gonna be filling this thing up with all these recipes. All my recipes I got on separate piece of paper in stacks. Just sitting there. I gotta every time I go to make something, I gotta pull this stack of paper out and start thumbing. Okay, where is it? Where is it? That's not it. No, that's not it. There it is. Then where'd I put it? So now it'll all be in one place. I like it. It just now came out with a leather wristband. It says Moonshiner on it. I thought that was pretty cool. I saw he advertised that today on Facebook. Hey, James Aubrey, how you doing, sir? Always a pleasure with James Aubrey. He's a cool cat. I like James. Not that you guys aren't. It's just a way of welcoming James in. But yeah. Shadow says, I got to get one because I can't remember things anymore. You're right, Shadow. You're right about that. Franny, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, why have a big old stack of wads, I shouldn't say wads, but a stack of papers. They're scattered all over the place. If I have them all in here, all I need to do is remember where I put my book. So, there you go. Yeah, I have a hard time remembering what I did 5 minutes ago. Well, I'm finding stuff and whatnot, but yeah. Heck yeah. Well, again, keep your thoughts and prayers in for Holly's mom and herself. She's going through the kidney stone crap. I feel for her. Those are not fun. Oh, God. Don't be a baby or whatever, but man, holy crap. I don't know how she does it when she's doing it. All right, Lisa. Gonna drop out. Love you and miss y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Awesome. Shout out, Lisa. Tell Tim and Sarah we said hi. But yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette and then I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I don't know, but I just think it'd be cool just doing different stuff. Like once a month, just have a special guest, and then once a month we'll do a trivia, and once a month we'll do a me and Lisa thing, something that we're working on, and then once a month we'll have I don't know, game night or I don't know. Something to that effect. Well, between me and Lisa, we'll work it out. We'll get it all worked out. She came up when I talked about the Moonshiner Squares a long time ago. She came up with a little platform the 9 squares. I thought it was pretty cool. I wish I had a picture of it. I'd share it with you. But yeah, if we could set something up like that, I'm sure the way I do the layout on here, layout, so we can play with that and set it up and have the squares and have guests on. And hey, Lisa and I, or maybe Lisa could be the host. I could be one of the moonshiners, and then you have 8 others. No, still have to have, yeah, Lisa still have to be one of the moonshiners and the host. One of us would have to do both because you're only allowed 10 people on stage at once, so you'd have to have your 2 contestants. Yeah, that's you have 9 moonshiners for the. No, I just went blank. I'm surprised I'm having any problems. Trivia questions, yeah. Do trivia one night, do moonshiner squares, have a special guest and a thing with me and Lisa where I'm doing a video or something like that. We talk about a specific herb, remedy, or something like that effect. Yeah, you're right, Richard. It's not that easy. It's not. Some people really, really frown on you about that. I know I've gotten quite a few. And in fact, it's gotten to the point where when you say you're a moonshiner, oh, you're a fucking drunk. It's gotten like that. Yeah, okay. Judge me already. You don't even know me. I say the word moonshiner, you want to judge me as a drunk. All right. That's like a junkyard dealer and trash man. Not even the same. Not even the same. But anyway, yeah. Especially don't let your work know. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. The last thing is trust me. Yeah. I've gotten away from that. I used to let everybody know. Now it's like, good jets. Oh, man. Been really nice weather here in Florida. It's been in high 70s. Nice, getting down 60s. Nice, really nice. Don't mean to rib you guys about it, but I'm just saying I can't complain. There for a couple of days, it got crisp. It got pretty cold. That's why I took the mushroom in the house and then killed it. I killed my mushroom. Damn it. It's all good. I can try again. I got 3 more tries. So, hey, hopefully on this next one will do a lot better now that I know what I know. Then I'll start growing other types, turkey tails, stuff like that. So, Richard says, funny thing is, I don't even drink a lot. Just enjoy fermentation and all of in between. Got up to 84 today here. Oh, nice. A little warm for us this time of year. Hell yeah, it is. Damn, Richard. 84. Damn, it's warmer there than it was here. I think it got up to 82. Damn. Just goes to show you never know, man. I think last year I was talking to somebody who was in Minnesota. It was warmer there than it was here. It was about this time of year, too. It was like, what? Shadow says we went down to 29 last night. Yeah. Give me the chills just thinking about it. I mean, curl up in a blanket right now. You say 29. It's gotten down to 29 here a couple of times. In fact, the first year I was here, first winter I was here, it snowed flurry just a little tiny bit in Orlando. I mean, just tiny. Just enough you could see it. It didn't even stick to the ground. It was just like, that's funny, Richard. Now that you say that, I had a honeybee flying in here a little while ago, earlier. Like, dude, what are you doing in here? In Arkansas, we seen all 4 seasons. Yeah, in 24 hours. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can see it's getting to be close to my bedtime. Starting to yawn. I gotta go ahead and put my lunch together for tomorrow. And then call it a night. Crawl in that nice warm bed. Start sawing some logs. Hey, stick around for a minute. I did add one more new feature that I didn't know I had. Once I end the live, it doesn't. In fact, I'm not sure how it works, but there's a little video at the end of it after I end it. So, and I think you might have already seen it, but I just saw it today and thought I'd play with it and see how it worked out. So, we'll see how it works out. I'll stick around myself and watch. Yeah, good stuff. Well, you guys, it's always fun. Always a pleasure having you. Thanks for coming in. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends and family, hey, you gotta check this weirdo out. He's got a nipple on his forehead. Yeah, it is. It sucks every morning. I'm like, man, the alarm beep, 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 beep. Oh, come on, not now. But yeah, and once I get going, though, especially since I've been taking this elixir for my high blood sugar, it's helped a lot. And I've been waking up, refreshed, feel good, singing in the shower. Yeah, man. It's helped a lot. I'm not saying it's the remedy of, it's not like, oh my God, it's a miracle. I'm not saying that. But Shadow says, my daughter has been in Tifton, Georgia this week for work. Said it's been nice weather. Yeah, it has been. It's been pretty nice. Send you that recipe. I will, Richard. Yeah, definitely. It's real easy to make, buddy. It's real easy. The ingredients aren't hard, but it's real easy. I'm telling you, man, you'll notice a difference. The only weird side effect that I've noticed from it, and it's kind of cool in a way, but it makes you like, what the hell? Was I do have weird dreams. It's the one for the high blood sugar. I'll share that. I don't have it out here with me, but I will share that with you guys. Text me. I'll share it with you if you're interested in it. I did a video on it. I think it was last month. How I made it while I was in my kitchen and I made it up. The ingredients, instructions are so simple. It's like, wow, that was too easy. And you just drink some of it every day, and dude, it's made a good difference for me, and I'm real happy I started doing it because it has definitely changed. I don't wake up near as groggy and slow and sluggish as I used to. I mean, I would be tired as hell at work about midday. I'd eat my lunch and I'd be like, all I want to do is lay down and go to sleep. Not anymore. Not for the last month and a half. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's, I'm at work and it's not a tincture, Shadow. It's more of a potion, if you will, elixir. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but it's just a mixture of herbs. You boil them up, strain it out, and you drink some of it, a little bit of it. I think it's like I think they recommend a cup a day, but I've been doing half a cup a day just because, yeah, foggy, dude. Of course, I have that fog when I first wake up, but as soon as I make that first cup of coffee, I'm like, hey, all right, feel pretty good. And I come out here and check my social media and have my coffee, and I'm like, all right, let's go. It's not the coffee, I'm telling you, because I've been drinking coffee forever, and yeah. Hey, Roy, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Richard, I'll definitely send that to you. Shot me. I will, David. I will. I'm telling you guys, it's not the miracle worker, but it has definitely made improvements. I'm like, wow. And it's all because of that high blood sugar. I didn't really realize I had high blood sugar. And when the last time I went to the doctor 3 months ago, I got to go back the 1st of December to do blood work again to see where I'm at. And I'm waiting. I'm excited to see what the results are going to be since I've been drinking this stuff. Doing good, Roy. Doing good, buddy. How's Roy doing? But yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like I said, it's not the miracle worker thing. It's not like, oh my God, I feel like I'm 20 again. No, I'm not saying that. Hey there, Lisa. Lisa's not here, buddy. Well, she's in the comments. She was. She had to drop out though. She's not here with us anymore. She passed away. No, shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. It's just the fact that I said she's not with us anymore. She's not on here anymore. I'm sorry, I'm a weirdo. Hey, Nick Mayberry, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I definitely will. Let me write that down. Shadow. I think there was 3 of you that wanted it. Richard and David Dance. Yeah, if you got high blood sugar, it helps. That's all I want to say. Yes. If you don't, well, you might not want to take it. Yes, and I will add to that too. That you said that, Shannon. I'm glad you did that. You said that because I have cut out a lot of sugar, and I was eating a lot of sugar and a lot of sweets, but I cut those out a lot, a lot, a lot. Once in a while, I'll have a slice of cake or something, and I'll tell the difference. But I'm telling you, it's this elixir I've been drinking. It's helped a lot. But again, it will make you have. Well, it did me anyway. It did make me start having some weird dreams. I wake up going, "What the hell was that all about?" Yeah, Dick. Glad to hear it, buddy. Better than doing poor. I think we're all in that fair thing, but and these things will start getting better and better. The more time I get, again, I'm going to hand off the other podcast with the ladies' night to my co-host, so she can run it, and I can create us. Continue that because I want ladies in the moonshine community to grow and become more, and share their knowledge and share their input and stuff. So I want to keep that going, but at the same time, it takes a lot of my time to try to prep for that. So I want to eventually, within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to let Holly take care of that. It's going to be all on Holly, and you'll have a kicking cooking on the Green Mountain Grill. Nice. That sounds good. You're always cooking up something, Roy. But yeah, yeah, all good stuff. I'll make sure I wrote your guys' names down. I'll make sure I send you that recipe. And like I said, it's easy to make. In 10 minutes, you're done. Well, I think you got to let it boil for 10 minutes, but it's so simple. It's not even funny. Damn fruit fly flying around here. What the heck? But guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Um, always a pleasure, always. And again, if you have anything you want to share with me or any ideas or whatever, please feel free. Please, I won't kick it to the curb. I'll think about it or whatever. And if I do kick it to the curb, don't take offense to it. It's just a personal thing. I mean, it's like I smoke 305s, you might smoke Marlboro. I don't know. Thanks, Richard. Have a good night, too. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you. Again, stick around, check out this video. I don't know how this is going to end, but hopefully as soon as I click the end, it'll play this little video at the end. I think you've all seen it before, but I'm just playing around trying to learn new things on here. So, shine on, everybody. Love you. See how this works.